How's it going, everybody? I'm Steve, and welcome to my channel. So I have 12 titles I want to show you tonight. I'm going to do something kind of minimal tonight. Let me know in the comments if you prefer I do it this way, or do you like it when I put the movie poster up and I put numbers next to it, all that stuff. It's a lot of editing that I do, and it kind of wears me out. I think part of the reason why I don't make as many videos as I probably should, just because it's so much work. I make it so hard on myself, but I actually really love editing. So it's a lot of fun, if you have something that's a kind of a bad video and where you make a lot of mistakes, you can actually fix it a lot in post production. So for me, that's kind of my side of it. There, I love, I'm the writer, director, editor, star of my channel. So the first one here, this is actually one that Disney owns, and I don't know if Disney's ever going to release this on physical media, just because they basically don't release a lot of movies on physical media anymore. Maybe they will, sometime this October. But the movie is Barbarian. This one was bought by a company. You can ask me in the comments what the name of the company is that made this, but it actually normally comes in like a red case. It's like a PlayStation 3 case. And I asked when I placed my order, I put notes on it saying I really like to have a blue case. I kind of prefer this, and that PlayStation 3 case. It looks really generic, so I decided to swap it out because they said they made note of it, and then basically they sent it to me with a red case anyway, so they didn't listen to me. But I think overall the picture quality is not bad on this. So you can probably get better quality if you watch it through streaming. But I really want to get this on physical media, and if Disney actually does release this and puts like special features on it, I may buy it again. But overall, I think the picture quality is not bad on this, so I would recommend people check this out. But like I said, ask me in the comments what the name of the company is. So I saw somebody on YouTube advertise this, and when I saw it, I thought I think I finally need to buy that. So that's what I did. But the next movie here, I've got 12 titles altogether here, but the next one was one that I wanted to see for a long time. This movie was actually my grandmother's favorite movie. I asked my mom again if this was true, and she said yes. But the movie is The Apartment. Jack Lemmon, Shirley MacLaine. This is great. This is 1960. So this movie's over 60 years old. I thought this was really great. And for a long time, I've confused this movie with The Odd Couple because Jack Lemmon stars in that movie too. So, and that movie takes place in an apartment. So, or at least from what I've seen of that movie, I don't know if I've ever seen the original Odd Couple all the way through. But I always confuse the two because obviously the same star is in both movies, so that's what I thought. But this is on 4K Blu-ray. I thought great special features. It has like 2 commentaries. I really enjoyed this. It's kind of a dark movie. The subject matter, especially at the time, was really, really dark. But I really enjoyed it. The next movie, this is one that's an Oscar winner from William Friedkin, starring Gene Hackman. And it's the original The French Connection. This one was actually an upgrade from DVD. Love this one. I actually like the sequel to this as well. But Gene Hackman's really great in this. The movie's definitely dated as far as some of the language in the movie is definitely stuff you wouldn't hear now. But for something that's over 50 years old, it looks really good. And so I would, if you don't own The French Connection or you've never seen it, you might want to check it out. The next one was the one actually another DVD upgrade. This is one that's I've always loved this movie. I think it's kind of has kind of a cult following. This was really, really popular in the late 90s as far as the swing movement that they had in Los Angeles. But I'm sure, when I say popular, I'm sure a lot of people haven't seen this movie, but I really love it. The movie is Swingers. This is great. Vince Vaughn. It has Jon Favreau. He's a famous director now. He's been in a lot of the plays that wasn't happy in a lot of the Marvel movies. But I've always loved this, and this is, like I said, this is an upgrade from DVD. So when I saw Tim Talks Talkies show this one day, he did like a thrift store shop, and I think he said he bought it for like $2, and it was still in the packaging. This was used, so this is like $5 used. So, but I thought it was well worth upgrading it from DVD. Next movie, this is another upgrade from DVD from the Coen Brothers. It's True Grit. I actually watched this one last night. This is a remake, starring Jeff Bridges, Matt Damon. Haley Seinfeld's really great in this. John Wayne was the original that did the original True Grit, and I've actually never seen the original one before, but I've always liked the remake, and I really like the Coen brothers, so recommend this for sure. Next one, this is one I actually did a digital code giveaway on just recently, so this one's not really a big surprise, but the movie is Pearl. This is a prequel to the movie X. It's starring Mia Goth. She's really great in this. I prefer X a little bit more to this, but watching it for the second time, I enjoyed this a little bit more. It's kind of slow a little bit, and it's not quite horror, but it is horror, but not. It's not as much of a horror movie as X was, but I really like it. Pearl. I think I got this for this is brand new for $15, and I was happy to give the digital code away to one of my subscribers. So yeah, definitely check out Pearl. Next movie, this is another DVD upgrade. This is one I'm sure a lot of people have never seen. I think I know it was on Tubi. I'm not sure if it's still available there, but the movie is Undead. This is an Australian horror movie, kind of a horror comedy kind of thing. It's basically, I think it was kind of near the start of the horror, zombie kind of revival, which a lot of people say like Resident Evil and some movies like that. Those movies were kind of the beginning of the zombie comeback, but. Resident Evil is definitely a movie where it's not a traditional zombie movie. It's kind of like where they've kind of people in a lab have made a mistake and zombies happen from that. But 28 Days Later would be like the other one. Those aren't real traditional zombie movies, but they were out before this movie. I think this one was actually. I think the copyright is like 2002, but it was released in 2003. So this is the 20th anniversary of this, and it looks really great on Blu-ray. The next one, this one was another. I actually upgraded the DVD for the first one of this. I had never seen any of the sequels or any of that stuff, but the movie is The Omen. This is the Omen collection, and has a 4-disc set. Has like the second one, third one, and has like the remake. And I didn't hate the remake overall. It uses I think some CGI in it, and definitely looks like it's something from the 2000 the 2010s or 2000s. Forget what year that was, but overall it was great just to get the Omen itself. And this one was used. I think I paid like $10 for it used. So I really just want to upgrade the original. And so, might as well just get the whole collection. If you're gonna upgrade the original one. So I kind of enjoyed some of the sequels. They weren't great, but overall to have it in a package like that, you might as well just get it all together. And it was kind of fun to watch. Next one, this was actually another upgrade from DVD, and this is Clerks 2. Clerks 2. It's from Kevin Smith. I really love the original Clerks. Kind of grown up with these guys, and Jay and Silent Bob. Here, Kevin Smith is Silent Bob. Some of the jokes in this definitely don't stand up extremely well now. But overall, I've grown up with these guys, and obviously I own Clerks 3 as well. Gave the digital code away to that one as well. But like I said, this was this one was actually brand new. So upgrade. Really happy to upgrade the DVD. The last three here were actually ones I just recently did my Criterion haul, and so I'm just going to show these since I bought them in May. First one is the Velvet Underground. Overall, I think they really didn't have enough footage of the band as far as like live footage or interviews, that kind of thing. So I think they kind of did the best they could with the footage that they had, and some people that were huge fans of the Velvet Underground back in late '60s, early '70s. They do a lot of interviews in this, but overall, I didn't love it as much as I thought I would. But I really like the commentary on it, and some like showing the interviews on it. So next one was actually a foreign film. The movie is 8.5. This one it's something I have to watch again. It's from Fellini. It's definitely hard. It's supposed to be like a comedy, so there's a lot of dialogue in this. I think a lot of film directors talk about how much they love Fellini, how influential he was. on this. Terry Gilliam does an introduction, and William Friedkin's talked about both those directors have said this is like in their top 10 favorite movies of all time. So it's definitely something that appeals to the people that are getting into directing. I really would mind watching this like on the big screen. I think it might be the best way to watch this movie, but I think it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes or so. So it's a bit of a long movie, and a lot of dialogue. It's easy to get, when you're trying to watch all the visuals, which are really great. It's hard to you kind of get lost in the dialogue. But overall, I'm going to have to watch this again to kind of appreciate it more. I've watched it twice now, and I really like the commentary on it. The last one here was one I actually really loved. Really loved it. It's The Manchurian Candidate. This is 1962. It's really strange if what we know from what happened in 1963 politically, how this movie, how kind of eerie it is, and how it kind of foreshadows things in the political world. But I really enjoy this. I gave it like 4.5 out of 5 overall, and it probably could easily give it like 5 stars altogether. But Frank Sinatra is in it, with Lawrence Harvey, Andrew Lansbury's in it, Janet Leigh. So just trying to remember all this stuff off my head without having it scripted. But I really enjoy this one. But please, if you own any of these movies, and if you like the way this format was done, like I said, my next video will probably go back to doing showing the movie poster in the middle of the screen and showing a number on it, doing that kind of way. But I just wanted to get a quick video out tonight, just kind of show all the movies that I bought in May. Just do it really quickly, and so just kind of watch it that way. But please put a thumbs up on this video, and have a good night. Thank you. Bye.